Hey everyone, I'm Andy Wike,
I'm Steve Mawby.
and welcome back to another episode of All Pipes Considered. Today we're talking about the 2026 release of Peterson's St. Patrick's Day line. Steve, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
I know that you're a fellow Pete geek, so I thought we'd sit down today for a bit and talk about Peterson's longest annual limited edition release, the St. Patrick's Day line.
Yep, absolutely. Big Peterson fan. I've got my Peterson pipe and my Peterson lighter here,
Nice.
so I'm all decked out and equipped. I do the customer service for smoking pipes.
Right.
I oversee that department and have for a long time. This is one of the releases that I always know collectors and smokers are going to be very excited about. We always have a lot of buzz and a lot of positive feedback about these. It's always a very busy time for our customer service department when these are coming out because there's just a lot of excited people. I'm personally excited about these myself, both because, like you say, this is the longest running annual special release series that Peterson's done, going back to 1998. And one of the things that I've personally always loved about Peterson, there's just so much history and so much tradition there. And so just the longest running series in general is a lot of good history to it. But this year we also brought back the tricolored bands, like the Irish flag bands for the accent, which was that actually the first release of the St. Patrick's Day series featured those.
That's right.
And they've been brought back once in the past, I think 2023, and then bringing them back this year. So that's one of the good things about Peterson. There's a lot of history to go back to. So there's a lot of cool things that we can bring back and that they can play with a little bit. But there's also so many different things that there's variety every year. It's always a little bit of a different release while still having that homage to the past.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. I think Peterson has such a special ability to look to the past to innovate for the future. And I think we can see that in this series. As you mentioned, they brought back the tricolored accents originally found on the 1998 original edition, which were brought back again in 2023. This year in particular, they've also added a more diverse range of finishes. So we have smooth, sandblasted, and rusticated this year. In addition to that, all of these will have vulcanite fishtail stems. So if you're on the fence about a P-lip or maybe you were looking for some fishtail additions, this is going to be the one to look out for.
Absolutely. So we've got a wide variety of shapes here with the three different finishes, the tricolored band. So that's another great thing about Peterson. There's a lot of mix and match. They have a lot of shapes in the shape chart, very classic, iconic shapes, and also some, different takes on things like that. You can play around with the different finishes. Really cool blasts. I love the rustications that Peterson has been doing lately. So pretty much no matter what you're looking for, whether you like the textured pipes, whether you like the smooth, there's going to be a little bit of something here for everybody. You're going to be able to find a shape that you like in a finish that you like and just get a cool pipe with the neat little accent with all the history to it on top of it.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. Yeah, I think if you missed out on the 2023 release and you really like the look of the tricolored bands, but maybe you didn't find the finish that you wanted or the shape combination that you wanted, there's a wide variety to choose from in this year's release. And it's just really cool to see the tricolored accent come back, but also be given a new spin. So make sure to check these out on site, and we'll see you next time for another episode of All Pipes Considered.
Thanks, guys.